Okay, so if you're in career services, you already know the deal. The pressure is seriously on. Today, we're going to break down a new toolkit that's designed to be a game changer, using AI to give your coaching some real superpowers. So let's dive in and see how it all works. I mean, let's just be real for a second. The reality for all of us is that coaching caseloads, they're just getting bigger. Student needs are getting way more complex, and there is just never, ever enough time in the day. You're constantly being asked to do more with less, right? And all while trying to give that deep, personal guidance that every single student deserves. It's a huge challenge. And this slide really puts that time crunch into perspective. I mean, look at these numbers. Almost an hour just to tailor one resume, up to 90 minutes for a single interview prep session, and 2 hours, sometimes more, for that deep employer research. This is exactly the kind of manual work this toolkit is built to tackle. So that's the problem. Let's start talking about the solution. I want you to think about this toolkit not as some kind of replacement for what you do, but as, well, as a new kind of support system. Think of it like a new assistant for your team. But what is this tech really? An AI language tool, like ChatGPT or Claude? It's best to think of it as a super efficient assistant. It can process a ton of information at like the speed of thought. But here's the key. It's completely reliant on your expertise to produce anything that's actually meaningful. You have to remember, you are the expert here. The AI is the assistant. Now, the real heart of this system is something called a skill file. And honestly, this is clever. Think of it like a detailed briefing you'd give to a new hire. It's like you're onboarding a brilliant new colleague. You're giving them a specific role, a clear process, and really high-quality standards. This is what makes sure the AI's output is professional and targeted, not just, generic junk. And the actual workflow, it honestly couldn't be simpler. You just copy the text from one of these skill files, you paste it into your AI tool, you add the specific context, like a student's resume or a job posting, and then you review the draft it kicks back. That's literally it. The whole thing is designed to be super straightforward and easy to get started with. All right, theory is great, but let's actually see this thing in action. We're going to take one of the most common and sometimes time-consuming tasks you face, helping a student tailor their resume for a very specific job. This slide just lays out the difference perfectly. On the left, you've got the old way, right? Spending a ton of time on manual review, kind of going with your gut. But look at the right, that's the AI-assisted strategy. The skill file helps it pull out the key signals from a job description in seconds. It maps the student's experience directly to what the employer wants, and it suggests really powerful, impactful language. And here is the result. This is the before and after. The tool takes a really vague bullet point, like helped with social media, and transforms it into this quantified professional achievement. It's not just making things up, it's translating what the student actually did into the language that employers are desperate to see. And resume tailoring is really just one piece of the puzzle. So let's zoom out and take a look at the full suite of tools that are available for basically every stage of the coaching journey. So the full toolkit is built around these 8 core skills. And as you can see, they really do cover the entire student journey, from analyzing an opportunity and tailoring that resume, all the way to helping them evaluate a job offer. There's even a skill to help you analyze your own coaching notes to find deeper insights. Pretty cool. And on top of all those core skills, there's one really comprehensive system called the Employer Research Orchestrator. This one is designed for those really high-stakes moments when a student needs to do a super deep dive on a company before a big interview. Okay, so let's bring all of this together. What does this actually mean for your day-to-day work? The core idea, the whole point, is that this technology is here to amplify your expertise, not, and this is important, not to replace it. Let's bring this all the way back to where we started. You are doing exceptional, important work under some very real constraints. This toolkit doesn't change what you do, it changes how much of your valuable time is spent on all that prep work that used to be manual. So more of your time can go toward those critical coaching conversations that only you can have. If you remember one thing, let it be this. The AI produces a draft. You produce the guidance. Every single output from this toolkit is a starting point. It is never, ever the final word. Your expertise, your deep knowledge of your students, your professional judgment, those things are absolutely irreplaceable. That's what makes the guidance you give truly valuable. An AI can't do that. So what does this toolkit actually replace? What's it taking off your plate? It replaces this number, 45 minutes.
45 minutes of prep work, that used to come before every single complex coaching session. That is the time you get back. Time you can now reinvest into the human side of your work.
And getting started with all of this? It's designed to be incredibly easy. It's just 3 steps. You open the folder, you find a job posting that's relevant, and you run one skill. That's it.
Seriously, that's the whole beginning. It's designed to be that simple to jump in.
Which really brings us to the final and I think the most important question of all. This toolkit is designed to give you back your time. So what will you do with it?